It's been a year.
Think of the most amazing food you've ever tasted. Well, if you try to compare it to my grandma's famous cherry chocolate cake, the results just aren't the same. After you've tried this cherry chocolate cake, your whole perspective on life will have changed. Now, you may be thinking, I don't like cherries and I don't like cake. Well, that's okay, because I really don't either. But this is one of those desserts that will leave you craving for more. So there are 3 important steps to making cherry chocolate cake. First, we will make the cake, then we'll make the icing, and finally we'll enjoy the delicacy. So first, you're going to get your chocolate fudge cake mix. And my grandma says that it must be chocolate fudge cake mix. Emphasis on the fudge because it just gives it a more better taste than just chocolate cake mix. And then you are going to take your it's 1 can of cherry pie filling, which gives it a nice cherry taste. Even if you do not like cherries, you honestly cannot even really taste it in there, but it just does add a little bit more. You're going to take 3 eggs. And the really good thing about cherry chocolate cake, it is very easy. I am one of the worst cooks ever. I ruin everything. I have so many stories which I cannot tell, but I'm going to stir this. And it can't go wrong, especially for any of you boys in here. I know if you really want to impress your wife, your girlfriend, the girl you chase after, you can, this is your answer right here. It is so incredibly easy. So I have this about all mixed up, and once you have that, you have the whole cake done. You just have to do the icing. So you're going to set this, so you're going to get your pan out, which I do not have because I'm using it for the cake, and you're going to grease and flour it, and all you're going to do is pour it in, and you're going to put it into your oven and cook it for 35 to 40 minutes, and it took me when I did it 38 minutes, but it's just an estimate. And you'll know when it's done if you put a toothpick in it and it comes out clean, then you know it's all good. So you're going to have it in between that and your icing. You're going to have some time because you're not going to want to make your icing just yet. If you make it now, then it's not going to be, it's going to start hardening up around the bowl and you can't pour it as easily. So once you take your cake out and it's all completely cooled, you're going to start making the icing. The first thing you do is you're going to have to melt the butter, as Matthew told us. And it is going to be, it'll probably take about a couple minutes maybe. And I do not have heat here, a burner, so I cannot show you that, but it's not very hard. And once that is done, you're going to add 1/3 cup of milk and also a whole cup of sugar, which makes it delicious. And you're going to stir it around, and it's going to have to boil, which will take probably about a minute and a half. And once you have it all completely boiled, you're going to have to boil it for a whole nother minute just to give it the right consistency and everything. So once you have that boiled and you have the cake all cooled, the finish line is in sight. Finally, you get to pay off your tummy for all the hard work you just put in. Very simply, all you have to do is pour your icing onto the cake, and the important thing about it is you cannot spread it. If you spread it on the cake, then it'll lose its glossy touch, and it'll be more kind of pasty, and it won't look as nice, but it still tastes amazing. So after you do that, you can add whatever you like to it on top. I personally like to just add cherries to give it decoration. Or you can add chocolate chips, candles, whatever you want.
Attention teachers and students. Attention teachers and students, please dismiss the group leaders for group lunch. Please dismiss the group leaders for group lunch. Thank you. Yes.
So my grandma's famous cherry chocolate cake really is about the best food in the world. It is perfect for almost any occasion. It really works for just about anything, honestly, and it's super easy to make. Most of the things you probably already have in your pantry even. I hope you enjoy my family's tradition as much as we do. And if you have not had it yet and you're about to taste it, be prepared to have your whole world changed.